Wrestling is built on moments, but every once in a while it gives us something more. A story. A story so perfectly told, so emotionally resonant, that fans stop seeing it as fiction and it start feeling real. Since Cody Rhodes is probably going to lose his title at WrestleMania 41, I'm taking this opportunity to say everything I have to say regarding the American Nightmare. Welcome to the Cody Rhodes Appreciation video.
Wrestling has more than one royal thing.
Let's rewind back to early 2022, when Cody Rhodes made the boldest move in modern wrestling. He left AEW, the very company he helped to build, where he was an executive vice president, a main event talent, a revolutionary voice, and he walked away. Why? Because the one thing he had chased his entire life, he couldn't find it there. Cody was searching for a legacy, not his own, but his family's. He was chasing the one title that alluded to the Rhodes family for generations, the WWE Championship. So at WrestleMania 38, the Prodigal Son returned. The crowd reaction said it all. He was home. Kingdom by Downstait was blasting, and he wasn't Stardust anymore. Over the next several months, Cody proved that he was every bit a main event player. From his trilogy with Seth Rollins, including that unforgettable Hell in a Cell match with a torn pec, he showed grit, heart, and that Rhodes level storytelling. But when it came to WrestleMania 39, things started to heat up. He was headed to the main event to finish the story.
I have to finish the story.
Roman Reigns vs Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. But the story didn't quite finish there. Cody lost. Roman still stood tall. A heartbreaking moment, but in hindsight it made everything that followed it even more important. As Cody didn't disappear, he stayed in the fight. 2023 was all about the climb. Feuds with Brock Lesnar, the Judgment Day, even a tag team championship run with Jey Uso. It was all about building more momentum, more resilience. Cody kept reminding us that this was personal. This wasn't just about gold. It was about Dusty, about proving something to himself, to the fans, and to history. And then came WrestleMania 40, the biggest WrestleMania to that point in time. Night 1, Cody stood alongside Seth Rollins to take on The Rock and Roman Reigns in the main event. It was a war, and it felt like a moment of solidarity, not just between Cody and Seth, but the entire modern era of WWE pushing back against the final boss. But the real moment was Night 2, April 7, 2024, Philadelphia, WrestleMania XL. Roman Reigns vs Cody Rhodes, number 2. Everything was different this time. The atmosphere, the stakes, the crowd. And WWE knew it. The match wasn't just a wrestling contest. It was a cinematic experience. From the entrances to the outside interferences to the drama with the bloodline, it had everything. But this time Cody had backup. John Cena, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, The Undertaker. The narrative had flipped when Roman's ghost from the past became too much to bear, and he chose to hit Seth with that chair instead of Cody. He couldn't let his past go, so it became his downfall. And in the final moments, Cody hit not 1, not 2, but 3 crossroads. The ref counted the fall.
Finished the story!
He did it. Cody Rhodes finished the story. The crowd erupted. The emotional release was real. Grown man crying in the front row, Cody breaking down in the ring, holding the same title his father never got to win. There is something so special about this moment. From the subtle "you did it" motion by referee Charles Robinson to Samantha Irwin's voice cracking underneath all the emotion when announcing the new champion. That wasn't just a victory. The moment became full circle when Cody handed the token of his finished story to his own mother. This monumental moment in wrestling history made a splash so enormous, so I need to take a step back here and tell you my story from the start. I started watching WWE in 2015 at 11 years old, and for a couple of months it was the only thing that mattered in my life. By the way, I was a huge Stardust fan back then, but only for a couple of months. For some reasons I just can't remember, I stopped watching actively somewhere in 2016. In the following years I sporadically checked back into WWE programming, like in 2017 to witness the monstrous rise of Braun Strowman. But I never watched the shows week to week for more than like a month. During one of these check-ins I saw the disastrous Hell in a Cell match by Seth Rollins, and that threw me out for good. For 5 long years I wouldn't watch more than like 2 or 3 random episodes of Raw. And that only because I accidentally landed on it while going through TV channels. Until 2024. The impact Cody's victory at Mania made was so loud I couldn't longer turn my head away. For far too long I had shut down that aspect of myself, and now I am back. My return to being a WWE fan led to me attending my first WWE PLE bash in Berlin. And wow, to say anything but this being the best thing that happened 2024 would be a straight up lie. 2024 was a pretty bad year in my life, but WWE always brightened up my day. And all of this because of one man's ambition, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. This very channel wouldn't exist if Cody didn't pull me back in. And I am by far not the only Cody fan on this planet. You can see it in the crowd reactions, in the signs, in the kids dressing like him. Cody became the guy, not just because he had the belt, but because he earned the belt. No shortcuts, no bloodline mafia, no interference. Just hard work, charisma, storytelling and legacy. And that's what makes Cody Rhodes so special. He's not the most jacked guy on the roster. He doesn't fly like Io Sky. He doesn't crush people like Braun Strowman. But he connects every time he walks down that ramp. Crowd singing along with his banger theme song. WWE has had many faces over the years. Hogan, Austin and recently Roman. But now it's Cody's turn, and damn does that feel earned. I really hope you can at least find a little joy in Cody Rhodes carrying the current WWE era. So here I say with all my gratitude, thank you, Cody.